We were so lucky to get all the cast we got within 2 months. We had them auditioned and ready to go.
Okay, piss off, fuck nuggets. Fuck him. So we all get along in real life, but in the movie we hate each other.
I found the rehearsals, they're pretty laid back. It's very kind of open, and I found Glenn's a lot more of a technical director. So he's very, you know, lighting, camera based, all this kind of stuff. And then, you know, you can just try whatever you feel with your character, and if it doesn't work, then he'll tell you.
There wasn't really that much rehearsing done, really. We kind of hung out together here like once or twice, and yeah, made jokes and swore at each other a bit. And Glenn went, "That's exactly what I want. Sweet, let's cut that."
Rehearsals, yeah, I like the way Glenn works in rehearsal. He's got his script, and but he's happy to play with the script, let you sort of play with the characters, really find the character and invent the character in rehearsal. You can sort of, bit of ad-lib, bit of impro, even switching genders.
All day, I come to the cinema, I see you in the cinema with another girl, and then you try to tell me it's Steve's sister. I don't know what's going on.
She's Steve.
If you change the script a little, he won't go, "Oh no, I need that word in." It's sort of very, very free and freeing type rehearsal process.
Some of them are great at making stuff up. Half of them are really good at it. The other half don't like it. So it was kind of hard to find a balance where it was like, all right, today we'll make up a whole bunch of stuff, but then I'll write it down. You can memorize it. Rather than we'll make it up and then on the day we'll make it up as well, which happened with some other people.
The beauty of the rehearsals was that we got to improvise a lot of the dialogue. So I really started to think about what my character was saying and why she was saying it, and go more into her emotional state rather than just pumping out lines.
We just got to go loose, go do whatever we wanted, and yeah, it was cool. Most of the stuff that he did in the film is all improv. Except for 1 or 2 lines, it was just great. We just ran amok.
He's got a pimple. He's got a pimple at the pinnacle. We were all talking about how we were going to go to the cinema, and it was going to be, we were going to finally see the location that we'd been talking about.
So after rehearsals, we decided to get everyone down to the cinema and just to get to know each other. So we all sort of got together. That was the idea. I wanted everyone to sort of get along really well.
This is Nick.
Hi, I'm
my brother.
I'm playing Ethan.
And what's awesome about playing Ethan?
I get to act like a complete idiot and get away with it.
Excellent. And what's something interesting about you? Play footy, bro. Play footy, bro.
She answered for me, yep.
Footy, mate.
And some motorcycle, bro. Bonding with everyone, because there would be nothing worse than getting on set and just not having that chemistry and the rapport and everything.
She gets stabbed in the face by her own stiletto heel.
Best thing about Vince is he comes up with really cool lines like "fuck nuggets" and "sphincter biscuits."
It was very easy for me. They decided to cast me as a character with the same name, just so I wouldn't get confused, because in the past I have.
I'm Dan, by the way.
I'm Steph.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Got bitten by a dog.
Lily.
Hello.
Chicken.
Are you a veggie?
The chicken's vegetarian.
All right. Well, this is our first night filming, isn't it?
Yep.
Probably the hardest part of this film was the organisation. Because when you're making a film with no money, you obviously can't pay people. And if all these people have full-time, part-time work, that's obviously got to come first before my idea of a horror movie down in Baronia. So we really had to sit down and go through all these dates with people. A lot of the emails back and forth. I remember sitting down for many nights trying to figure out how it's gonna, how things are gonna collide and clash, and what we need to shoot first, and who's gonna be there. And
I'm fixing your crappy location sheet.
What's wrong with it?
It just looked ugly.
And so the shoot began with groups of people. One night it was 2 actors, some of the nights it was 12 actors, one night it was 1 actor. And we organised it. It was every Sunday, every Monday. And we went through and we just got all of the dialogue stuff out of the way first. It was all the conversational bits. We did the rehearsals, we went to the cinema and we shot it.
It was a long shoot. Went for a very long time, from was it April to December.
Best location you could have for a low budget film, or any film. And I guarantee if you ask this question of any of the others you're interviewing, they'll all say the same. It's one location always, so not hard to get to. It's in a cinema, it's warm and comfortable while it's raining outside. You've got access to popcorn, toilets. In your downtime while they're filming, you can go watch a movie. Couldn't think of a better location.
Well, I think having the Metro cinema was fantastic because you're actually in a cinema, whereas sometimes if you're on a set or a made set, you don't get that sort of vibe or feel.
The whole cinema opened their arms to us. Like, they just let us in. We filmed. We saw movies. It became a home for, you know, actually a year.
We're shooting in Cinema 1 or Cinema 4 or whatever. The other 3 cinemas were free, so we just either watched the movie and just ran amok. It was awesome. It was great fun.
Like, all the cinema people were just so helpful to us.
And I think my recollection of their hospitality was really warm, and they were keen to get involved. You know, I think they're a family business as well, or they certainly, you know, it's a small firm, so they even you know, empathise with the film.
You guys always came down on Sunday and Monday. It's really quiet, so if anything, it gave you more things to do, which was good. Really, it was just basically to let you guys into different areas of the building, because you really didn't have access to that, and really just to provide some support and just really watch.
It's like, Chris, can we get these lights turned on? Chris, can we get the keys to the back of Cinema 4? Chris, we need more extras.
So if you guys needed anything, I'd just go get it. So basically I was your bitch.
He knows that, but we love him for it. And he's a great guy, and he's become a good friend.